Well, well, well. Well, well, well. I almost got away with it. I almost got away with it. But I made a fatal mistake. I told my followers that they reached 200 views in 3 hours on late Saturday night. I keep posting. We blew past that. I titled the video, Never Mind. Oh man, I would have gotten away with it if it wasn't for you meddling pups. You guys mogged me. I said don't mog me. My followers mogged me. Oh my goodness, man. Congratulations. I always ask FEMA. I always ask FEMA, why me? Why me? You know? And they always say it's not you. It's your followers. My cult like following, man. They don't give up. They don't give up. And they mocked me. They mocked me. I thought it would be the end. This guy met his end. California surfing legend Kurt Van Dyke, 66, strangled and stabbed to death in Costa Rica. Girlfriend 31 zip tied. Oh no. Oh no. Kurt Van Dyke equals Stellar Lumen and Black Swan event in two ciphers of gematria. Oh no. It also equals XRP adoption. The water event. He was a surfer. Oh my goodness. Kurt Van Dyke stabbed equals drinking adrenochrome. Kurt Van Dyke equals Donald Trump dead. Donald Trump dead equals Black Swan event. Everyone's asking, when's the Black Swan event? When's the Black Swan event? Everyone knows when the Black Swan event, the Bible tells you it's when Donald Trump fakes his death. Donald Trump is going to fake his death. There was a violent earthquake, for an angel of the Lord came down from heaven and going to the tomb, rolled back the stone and sat on it. The book of Revelation says the Antichrist will have a fatal head wound, but the wound shall heal. Donald Trump was shot in the ear. At that very hour, there was a severe earthquake and a tenth of the city collapsed. 7,000 people were killed in the earthquake, and the survivors were terrified and gave glory to the God of heaven. So, they're playing God. RIP Kurt Van Dyke equals Corey Comparator, who died at Donald Trump's assassination attempt in Butler, Pennsylvania. Donald Trump is going to be, quote unquote, taken out for stopping the liberal satanic elites from everything that's in the Epstein files. They're going to release all the Epstein files, tell you this is satanic ritual sacrifice. They're going to tell you Joe Biden's been wearing a mask. They're going to tell you Elon Musk has been wearing a mask. They're going to tell you all those celebrities who broke their foot in 2020 are wearing ankle monitors. But let's focus on stellar lumens, the water event, the liquidity flood. Kurt Van Dyke, he was a surfer. He equals stellar lumen and XRP adoption in gematria. Oh my, doesn't this just get tiring? I mean, doesn't it just get, oh my god, they sacrificed another one. It's the water event, stellar lumens, the liquidity flood that starts in Japan. Oh my goodness. It's like beating a dead horse. It really is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, wave 1, ABC wave 2. Now 1, 2, 1, 2. Right at this time, Fib, the elites get their sacrifice. They get their signal. Baron Rothschild said, buy the blood, even if it's your own. Everyone knows he was referring to satanic ritual sacrifice. Inside Job on Netflix. The first 2 minutes of that That show says that Al Jones is controlled by blood sacrifice. They sacrifice a goat and then say J.P. Morgan up 15 points or something like that. But this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wave 1 for stellar lumens. ABC wave 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And we're looking at wave 3 of wave 3. 4 stellar lumens. The surfer, the water event, the elites get their blood sacrifice signaled by stellar lumens. Speaking of stellar lumens, the fate of Ophelia equals stellar lumens in gematria. This album came out and was released on October 3rd of 2025. The song that I played at the beginning of this video was called Wood. I pointed out to my followers that Taylor Swift, like XRP, will replace Swift, like her father was a financial advisor. Taylor Swift caused an earthquake in Seattle during the song Shake It Off. I pointed out to my followers that was letting elites know to buy wood. We see, of course, that wood bottomed in October of 2025. What do we say when everything crashes and it all falls down? Timber! Timber, like Donald Trump, dead equals Black Swan event. This is a large wave 1 and an ABC wave 2. This is a wave 1 and an ABC wave 2, and this is a wave 1 and a wave 2. What I do on the small degree is I take the 127.2% Fibonacci extension. The length of wave 1, place of the wave 2 low, gives a wave 3 target of 96 before a shallow wave 4 and a wave 5 higher. On the bigger time frame, the length of wave 1, place of the wave 2 low, gives a wave 3 target of 123 for wood before a shallow wave 4 and a wave 5 higher. If wave 4 retests the wave 1 high and wave 5 is the length of wave 1, place at the wave 4 low, wood is going to 158. They get their signal not just from Elliott Wave and options mechanics. They get them from, they have to tell everybody. They have to tell everybody. Let's look at OLN. This is a chemical company. Olin Corp, very beautiful, pays a dividend. It's the chemical sector, pretty slept on sector. But what I always say is the 78.6% retracement is your friend. The 127.2% extension is your best friend. So this is a 78.6% retracement reversal. We're looking at the elites are buying options 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wave 1, ABC wave 2, 5 waves up, 3 waves back. 1 for the textbooks. The length of wave 1, place at the wave 2 low, gives a wave 3 target of 76. 76 before a shallow wave 4 and a wave 5 higher. If wave 4 retests the wave 1 high and wave 5 is the length of wave 1, place at the wave 4 low, Olin Corp can go up $100. This is just a really textbook 78.6% retracement setup. Just absolutely beautiful. Just absolutely beautiful. Looks like Renoir. Looks like Picasso. Let's look at another chemical company. This won't be alone. Olin Corp won't be alone. Birds of a feather flock together. They don't compete. The rising tide lifts all the boats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Large wave 1 for Eastman Chemical. And this is a really nice long-term nest. The Olin Bulls will be very interested in this one. The Olin Bulls will be very interested in Eastman Chemical as well. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Large degree wave 1. Again, we're using decades of price action to determine the future. The past proves the future, as the Q-tards say, or the future proves the past, or whatever that saying goes. This is a really beautiful nest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wave 1, ABC wave 2, wave 1, ABC wave 2. The length of wave 1, place of the wave 2 low, gives a wave 3 target. The wave 3 target is all the way up there at 159 before a shallow wave 4 and a wave 5 higher. If wave 4 retests the wave 1 high and wave 5 is the length of wave 1 placed at the wave 4 low. This is called a super cycle low for a reason. Eastman Chemical can explode towards 100 and 100 and 235. Oh my. So Eastman Chemical can go to 235. OLN can go to 125. The chemical sector, the dividend paying chemical sector is going to explode. And it's beautiful. Elliott wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, wave 1, ABC wave 2, 1, 2, wave 3 before a shallow wave 4 and a wave 5 higher. Very pretty. Very pretty. Speaking of pretty, let's look at Goodyear Tire. This is a really pretty chart. Again, decades of price action. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, wave 1. ABC wave 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, wave 1. ABC wave 2. Again, at the 78.6% retracement, the length of wave 1 placed at the wave 2 low gives a wave 3 target of 27 before a shallow wave 4 and a wave 5 higher. If wave 4 retests the wave 1 high, and wave 5 is the length of wave 1 placed at the wave 4 low. Goodyear Tire. Goodyear Tire can rally all the way up to 45. It's currently at 9, so we see why institutions are so interested in buying options on this stock. Looks very pretty for the automotive sector. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, wave 1. ABC wave 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, wave 1. ABC wave 2. Just absolutely beautiful. 78.6% retracement reversal. Boom. Wave 3 up into the upper 20s is expected for Goodyear Tire. Rubber. So, I mean, we add gold and silver in 2025 and now wood and chemicals and rubber. It's anything that walks and talks and has a pulse. And it's also certainly going to be food. I've talked about the agribusiness ETF. This is J.M. Smucker Company again. Decades of price action. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, wave 1, wave 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, wave 1, wave 2. The length of wave 1 placed at the wave 2 low gives a wave 3 target of 166 before a shallow wave 4 and a wave 5 higher. If wave 4 retests the wave 1 high and wave 5 is the length of wave 1 placed at the wave 4 low, J.M. Smucker can go all the way up to 236. It looks like a beauty. It looks like a beauty of a chart above 93.30. So this is really pretty. Those 5 waves will complete wave 3 in red. We'll have a shallow wave 4 and a wave 5 higher. So this is a really beautiful chart of the food consumer staples. Let's look at Chevron. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, wave 1 on the all-time chart. ABC wave 2. Then from this low, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we got to figure out what is this. I think it's more conservative and more safer to say that this is a wave 3, a wave 4 that retests the wave 1 high, and then wave 5 will be the length of wave 3 placed at the wave 4 low. That gives Chevron a target of 269 for wave 3. I've talked about a lot of oil stocks. I've talked so much about how oil can follow silver and gold. In 2026, people are already calling the top because we were off to a historic start in 2026. But let's look at something interesting. If we go to unusual options activity, there we go. Look at how many times Chevron calls up here on this screen. So, I mean, hey, if we start seeing, fireworks in the Middle East, fireworks in Latin America, let's count this. 1 Chevron call, 2 Chevron call, 3 Chevron call. Some Transocean calls, some EPD calls, and then we get down to the bottom and it's Chevron again. CVX, 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 all to the call side. UPS is on this screen too. I've talked about UPS. This is just another example of those boring dividend stocks. Yes, it's going to be an interesting market for sure. A combination of boring and memes. Boredom and memes, baby. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, wave 1 for UPS. ABC wave 2. One, two, three, four, five, wave one. ABC wave two in purple. Now it's riding the line perfectly. The length of wave one, places the wave two low, gives a wave three target of 233 before a shallow wave four and a wave five higher. If wave four retests the wave one high and wave five is the length of wave one, places the wave four low, UPS is going all the way up to 383 in the long term cycles. Let's look at real estate real quick. Again, hard assets, food, transportation, everything's about to get more expensive and it's all going to pay a dividend. So you're either going to be ahead of the curve or you're not going to be ahead of the curve, and it's up to you, I guess. ABC, large degree, wave two ends. One, two, three, four, five, wave one. Wave two, one, two, three, four, five, wave one. ABC wave two, and then from the slow, one, two, one, two. Now we're breaking out into wave three of wave three. The dividends in the real estate sector are going to go bye bye. IYR is going to 133 before a shallow wave four and a wave five higher. If wave four retests the wave one high and wave five is the length of wave one, places the wave four low, IYR is going to 177. Let's look at something interesting in the options market for the skeptics. For the skeptics, the big money knows real estate's about to explode. Will it be a black swan? Will it be rate cuts? Will it be... It's probably going to be rate cuts if we look at TLT, to be honest. But boom, IYR 274% unusual options volume, just a clean straddle bot. And then the XLRE, the ETF 182% unusual options volume, entirely biased to the call side, 98% calls. They're clearly very interested in hedging their real estate bets, and they're clearly very interested in hedging for the possibility that real estate is going to explode. They're literally buying options, they're buying time, they're buying optionality, they're buying insurance against a real estate explosion. This one they chose the April 15th, 2026 at the monies. Very interesting. Very April. Am I getting that right? Sorry, that's May 15th. May 15th, 2026. 5/15/2026. They bought thousands and thousands of at the money calls, triggering unusual options volume. Let's look at IYR and look at that straddle they bought. That's very interesting. Of course, I invest in IYRI, the ETF from Neos that owns IYR and then sells covered calls. Let's see. Usually, if you have all these expiration dates, go straight for the quad witching. Boom. We see 4,519 calls bought for the 102 strike price. And of course, it's a strangle, not a straddle. They buy matching puts, the 97 strike put. So they're prepping for a massive move. Let's see, if I was a gambling man, the rest of these options would be April. That's why I'm not a gambling man. Let's see. Nothing for June. September? Ooh. These were short term. These were some short term. Yeah, look at this. Look at this shenanigans going on. They buy the 4,500 calls that are deep in the money, so they clearly just exercise those options. Where are the puts? Where are the puts? I know you paired those puts. I know you paired all those deep in the money calls. So they clearly bought those deep in the money calls to exercise the calls. So they bought a boatload of IYR. If IYR starts exploding next week. And then look at this. Look at how fancy they get. They pair the deep in the money calls with the 320 strike puts. Where are the rest of these puts? I will find them. I'm going to find them. I have to find them now. I'm on to you, MMs. I'm on to you. But notice that the big money is always being spent on the quad witching days. That's why we see all these big moves, all these big headlines. I know it sounds schizo, but that's why we see all these big moves around March. It's called the March quad witching and the Ides of March for a reason. And we're going to see that this was a little futile. A little futile. Did I miss something on the very first? They almost always pair them with the same options. Oh well, we'll find those puts later. 4,500 deep at the money calls, uh, offset with puts somewhere in the options chain, and then they buy a clean strangle. Look at this. This is a strangle setup. I mean, it's the strangle setup. It's a big money strangle setup pairing the 104 strike, the 102 strike call with the 97 strike put. That's an institutional strangle. Institutional strangle. Not investment advice. Anyway, JetBlue. We've seen Delta Airlines explode. We're seeing Southwest Airlines climb the right side of the base. Now it's time to look for the laggards, and all the sheep are gonna say puppy trades. I think that United Airlines is better than JetBlue. I think that Delta Airlines is better than JetBlue, and I'll tell you from a technical standpoint, they've certainly been outperforming. But this is a real follow the leader setup in the airline sector, and just another example of using decades of price action to analyze Elliott waves in a way that seems like unconventional, because it's like how is this price action predicting what's going to happen right now? It's a little spooky, puppy trades. I'm scared. I'm scared too. I don't know how this works. They say it's all natural, and then you see what goes on in the options market. It doesn't seem so natural, but IPO base wave one, wave two, multi-year 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, wave one for JetBlue, ABC wave two, clearly 5 waves up and 3 waves back. We can't break this low based on the laws of Elliott wave theory. 2.81 holds, and then we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, wave one, ABC wave two, and JetBlue is gearing up for takeoff into wave three of wave three beyond 27.36. It's currently at 5.91. What you can do is you can take the length of wave one, you can place it at the wave two low. That gives the minimum wave three target to a new all-time high. We have a shallow wave four that retests the wave one high, and then wave five is the length of wave one, placed at the wave four low. We see that would take 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 JetBlue up to the 50s. JetBlue can 10x, and you gotta think about it a little bit. Hey, how low can JetBlue go? The entire company is backed by giant airplanes. Leave the world behind. Sorry, I'm coughing. Leave the world behind. Boeing, big one. You know the gist. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, wave one. ABC wave two. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, wave one. ABC wave two. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, wave one. ABC wave two. 1, 2. Boeing is going to break above 267.54. It's going to be the number one trending ticker on StockTwits. It's going to explode into wave three of wave three before shallow wave four and a wave five higher. Those 5 waves complete a big wave three, shallow wave four, and a wave five higher. Where was Boeing founded? Yes, Boeing was founded in Seattle. They have, I believe, their largest plant is in Everett, Washington. Boeing equals big one. 9/11, the airplanes, the buildings cascaded, Cascadia subduction zone, fault line. Anyway, Boeing looks really interesting. I mean, I could do all the airlines, but I wanted to focus on the laggards. Southwest Airlines. Oh man, there was a flight that went down in India, and I made the bizarre prediction because the name of the flight equaled 237 in gematria, and Southwest Airlines equals 237. I said that was a signal to buy Southwest Airlines. Of course, we all know blood sacrifices and ritual sacrifices don't control the stock market. That's just a joke they tell on Inside Job, and a joke I tell for parody and entertainment purposes only. Well, I guess I removed parody from my bio. I should probably fix that. But anyway, yeah, you unlocked the video, guys. Congratulations. I bet against the pups. I didn't think you guys would hit the view threshold. You blew past it. I don't know why they chose you guys. I honestly don't. I think that a lot of you guys are special, and I understand that I've got my cult like following and all this. Southwest Airlines is following Delta Airlines, United Airlines, and so Boeing. It's kind of like a Goldilocks. Boeing and Southwest Airlines, they're already the momentum plays. They're already clearly climbing the right side of the base. They're clearly about to follow United Airlines and Delta Airlines and explode. The length of wave 1 places the wave 2 low, gives a wave 3 target of 84 for love before a shallow wave 4 and a wave 5 higher. If wave 4 retests the wave 1 high and wave 5 is the length of wave 1, places the wave 4 low. We can see Southwest Airlines go up to 129. It's currently at 51. So the airlines are a really interesting mix of growth and value. Growth and value kind of having a baby. They don't quite pay dividends, but they're backed by fundamentals. Let's look at American Airlines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, wave 1. ABC, wave 2. 1, 2, wave 3 of wave 3. American Airlines, what a laggard. What a laggard. It's got so much evidence from its peers that it's going to go 1, 2, wave 3, climb the right side of the base like Delta Airlines and United Airlines, rally up to 26 before a shallow wave 4 and a wave 5 higher. If wave 4 retests the wave 1 high and wave 5 is the length of wave 1, places the wave 4 low. American Airlines is going up to 44. I wonder what the occult signal will be. I wonder what the occult signal will be for the airlines. Anyway, you can probably figure that one out. By the blood. By the blood, the length of wave 1 places the wave 2 low, takes American Airlines up to 65 before a shallow wave 4 and a wave 5 higher. If wave 4 retests the wave 1 high and wave 5 is the length of wave 1, places the wave 4 low. Whoa! American Airlines can go all the way up to 116. But I wanted to congratulate you guys and say, good job. You guys hit the view threshold late at night on Valentine's Day. You guys must be lonely cucks. But anyway, yeah, Donald Trump's gonna fake his death, save the children ritual, water event, black swan event equals stellar lumens, and Donald Trump dead, Donald Trump dead equals bridge currency, like the Golden Gate Bridge, like the liquidity flood, starts in Japan, like the Ring of Fire, like the pandemic was declared 3/11, and the first case of COVID was in Seattle in America, and they have the Space Needle. Oh my God, these guys are so lame. Aren't they just lame? Isn't is it? It's just kind of lame.